to everybody. On this auspicious occasion, I would like to throw some light on what is yoga. What does it actually mean? And how the practice of yoga can bring peace and bliss in individual life and collective life. Yoga is nowadays very much popular and highly appreciated also throughout the globe. But most of the people takes yoga as some physical posture or gesture or a sort of physical exercise like combination of asana, pranayama, etc. But yoga is not so. Yoga is not like that. Yoga is not only merely confined in physical activities, in physical aspect of a human being. Human being means it is a combination of physical, mental, spiritual. So yoga means balanced and harmonic development in all the spheres of life, physico, psycho, spiritual. Now let us see what is the derivation of yoga. Yoga is a Sanskrit word. It has been derived from the root verb juj and suffix ghoy. Juj plus ghoy is equal to yoga. And there is another derivation, root verb juj and suffix root verb junj and suffix ghoy. It is also yoga. But there is a basic difference between these two yoga. Where juj, root verb plus ghoy suffix is yoga, that means addition, to unite. For example, 2 mangoes plus 2 mangoes is equal to 4 mangoes. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. But here yoga, the existence of 4 mangoes are there. They are separately existing. There is no unison. But where yoga means junj plus ghoy, that is total unification. For example, sugar and water, if they mix together, there is no separate existence of sugar and water. They are unified. There is unification. So this is called Sanjog. This is the real spirit, real meaning of yoga. That is Sanjoga. Now let us see how it has been defined by different great thinkers or sages. Maharishi Patanjali, the great sage Patanjali, he has defined it as Yogash Chitta Vritti Nirodha. That means suspension of all mental propensities is called yoga. But suspension of propensities cannot be the object of life, because here it is not clearly defined. After suspension of vrittis, suspension of propensities, what will happen? How there will be unification? How the mind will be unified with the super entity? How the propensities will be unified with some great entity? That is not defined there. So it is not very much scientific, and it cannot be accepted also. There is a second definition where it has been said, Sarva Chinta Parityago Nishinto Yoga Uchyate. If you leave all sorts of thoughts, if the mind is totally free from all sorts of thinking, all sorts of thoughts, then what will happen? Will it be a yoga? Will there be any unification of mind? That has not been explained. Even in sleep, when there is no dream even, or even at the time of somebody is in coma, or somebody is senseless, at that state of mind also, there is no thought, there is no thinking. So is that a state of yoga? Is there a state of unification? No. So this second explanation, second definition can also be, cannot also be accepted.
बबलू और हेमा को वहाँ किया
In Gita,
रांची में
it
धर्मेंद्र
has
को
been
किया
said
और उसी का प्रभाव बबलू पर भी
that
पड़ा हुआ है
yoga
आपके
or Mashu Kaushalam
मैं सिर्फ आपको इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा हूँ जो हम लोग को नॉलेज
Yoga
के सारे चीज
is a process, is a method by
तो
which
आपसे
one can get rid of
ऐसे
the
लोगों को प्रमोट नहीं
bondages
करिए
of
ऐसे
action.
लोगों को इनकरेज नहीं करिए
There are so many
जिससे कि संस्था का
process
भविष्य
in
लेना का देना
spiritual
पड़ेगा
spiritual practice,
आपके
in
बिल्कुल
yoga,
आपके पास एक
like
से एक आदमी है
Madhvidya,
आप वो लोग
like
को यूज
Uttar
कर
Yoga,
सकते हैं
by which one can
जो
be free
निरंजन
from
और राजेश को जो आप ये
bondages
कर
of
रहे हैं
action.
ये दोनों
But
बहुत
here also,
damaging है संस्था के लिए
it has not been
हर दिन
clearly
समय आप क्या
defined
करें ये दोनों का
how
जैसे
the
नाम
mind
आया
will
है
be
मैं तो
unified,
सब जगह बोल
how
दूंगा
there is
कि कोई
unification
मार्गी हम
to
लोगों का
supreme entity of
पार्टिसिपेट नहीं
mind,
करेगा उस
which
प्रोग्राम
is
में
the
कोई नहीं
ultimate
जाए
goal of yoga.
अब आप अपने
That
प्रभाव
has
से
not
किसी
been
को ला
clearly
सकते हैं ले आइए
defined
कोई
here
हमको नहीं
also.
कुछ कहना है लेकिन हम कोई
But
मार्गी
the
हम लोगों का
last
प्रोग्राम में क्योंकि छह
definition
स्वरूप से
given
बबलू
by
प्रचार
Lord
करता रहा
Sadashiva,
इस प्रोग्राम का
which is
बहुत
very
ही
much
hypocritically
scientific,
वो काम कर रहा
whether
है
which
कि
is the best
जैसे
of
कि परोस
all.
करके हमारे सारे मार्गियों
There it
को
has been
गंदे
said,
लोगों को सामने दिया
Sang
गया
Yoga
प्रवचन
Yoga,
देने के लिए भाषण देने के लिए
Ityukta,
आप है
Jivatma
देखिए आप तक
Paramatmano.
सीमित है हम लोग आपसे कोई हम लोग
Complete unification of unit soul with the cosmic soul, with the universal soul, with the supreme entity, that is called yoga. Here it is, yoga has been defined as Sang Yoga. There will be no separate entity as different rivers, Ganga, Jamuna, Medha, Pagna, Padma. When they falls in Bay of Bengal, there is no separate existence of any river. All merges into the Bay of Bengal. It is called unification. So, this explanation, this definition is the perfect definition. Now let us see what is meant by unification of unit self with the cosmic self. In philosophy it is called psycho-spiritual parallelism. When the psychic wave, when the mental wave maintains full parallelism with the cosmic wave, that state of mind is called samadhi. That is the ultimate goal of yoga, that samadhi. And that can be achieved through some methodical way of thinking, through some methodical process of thoughts, which is called yoga. That's why yoga has been defined as eightfold path: Jam, Niyam, Asan, Pranam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Yoga is fully based on science. It is a scientific process. It is a scientific process to attain that supreme status. And that process is also fully scientific because mind has got on a special characteristic. What is that? As you think, so you become. Jadrishi bhavanarjasya siddhir bhavati tadrishi. So, if the object of mind, something material, something worldly, then what will happen? The ectoplasmic stuff of mind